Hey there.
Hey guys.
We are Between Two Teeth.
Between Two Teeth, I'm Stuff Your Stuff. This is Bobby.
Hey. Good morning. This morning, let's talk about
mornings. Not just good morning, but a special morning.
Oh, special morning. Do tell.
Morning. I don't know if you can see, but we're getting to watch the sunrise. And one of the things that our good friend Dr. Thompson talked about is that the Stoics, daily teachings of the Stoics, and we've mentioned that before, but one of the first things on this list...
That's where you told me I will never be a Stoic.
One of the first things on his list that he sent us as we were trying to decide if we were Stoic enough is capture the morning or embrace the morning, own the morning.
After our European motorbike adventure, I think both of us tried to make an effort to embrace the challenges we were going to have with the time zone change and got up in the morning. I'd be wide awake at 4 a.m. That's not ideal, but mornings, yes, special things happen in the morning. Being able to see the sunrise like we see here.
And not only special things happen in the morning, not everybody is a morning person.
I love the mornings. I always have. It drives me crazy when people are not morning people.
There's an article I read a couple years ago about cycles for each human being has a different cycle, and sometimes your cycle as far as when you are most productive actually just happens to fall between 8 p.m. and midnight.
I read something on that too. And obviously you have to do what works for you.
In this article, also caution to not change it.
It's an excuse. It's an excuse for people who are not
also the asterisk was most people tend to fall within productive hours that are in, the normal 6 to 7 p.m.
There's a book that I haven't read, but I'm hoping to get it on Audible, and I think it's called like 5 a.m. or 5:30 in the morning or something like that. And it's based on getting up, being productive. There was something recent came out of a poll by CNBC of Fortune 500 companies. The vast majority of CEOs of those companies are up at least by 6. Many are up at 5.
I like that quote, and so just to repeat it, the vast majority of CEOs are up by 6 and some even 5. So that means by 6 o'clock, the people that, if you want to call CEOs successful, kind of achievers tend to be up before 6 o'clock. Personally, what I've experienced the last few days that I've gotten up around 5 a.m. and gone for my workout, usually I'm an afternoon workout person, is that I noticed that, multifactorial, but I noticed that after I got back from work, I wasn't really doing many things that were highly productive. And so if you have a meeting after work, I think that's productive. But what it's done is it's forced me to take a very critical look at how I spend my time. Because if I'm up at 5 a.m., I'm very protective of what I'm doing. I'm not sitting there for me, I love being on social media platforms. We have our YouTube channel here, and you are more so.
You're not wrong.
So for me, it's really caused me to, I like that, take a critical look at what I'm doing, what I'm reading, how I'm spending my time, what my goals are, and I'm just much higher functioning.
So part of our motorbike adventure was talking about wellness, talking about some of the things that the American Dental Association was doing with respect to wellness, and everything that many of the things that
sorry, when you said wellness there, I wanted to give a shout out to Dr. Katie Stuklik. She was reaching out to me about some of our wellness days that we posted, and I think the world of Katie, and I think she's going to be well served. She's going to start to try to implement some of these wellness days. And
Katie is awesome. Part of what we want to do is to put stuff out there.
Yeah, and this is kind of how we work. Is that we're not advocating.
Is it how we work?
We're not advocating
do what we do.
Yeah, do exactly what we do. But the cool conversation I had with Katie yesterday is her bringing new ideas to our wellness day concept.
Yes.
And she's going to make it different, totally different, but she's going to make it her own. She's going to make it work for her practice.
And to share that with others.
Yeah.
Some of the, when we said to our staff, we're taking a motorbike adventure for a couple weeks. We don't want to leave you behind. We want to give you paid wellness days. But here's the deal. We want you to focus on wellness. We actually had them We had a whiteboard out with the 6 pillars of health, and everyone was to put down suggestions of what each pillar meant to them or how to get there. And then the one requirement was that they had to give it. Where you're walking down the mountain there.
Well, I'm just seeing the.
Just moving around.
Yeah.
Anyways, we just said, hey, send us a video, give us something written down, tell us what this experience meant to you. It was some of the most kind of meaningful, heartwarming things that I had seen.
I agree. What I was telling our staff, one-on-one with them, and you know, you tend to do better in groups. I'm more of a one-on-one person.
Oh.
And what I was telling some of them one-on-one is, part of the reason we're doing this is because you spend more time with the people you work with than sometimes you spend with your family and friends. And I said, and it's not a bad idea to get to know the people that you spend a good portion of your life, whether you like it or not.
Right.
And I think it's wonderful, and I think it's part of how we connect in this world. One thing about our European trip, as we wrap this episode up, is that the theme of connection, and I think Europeans do a much better job of connection and putting kind of adventure and vacation and their journey in its proper place than Americans.
And
these wellness days, the reason we had staff give appreciation letters or videos was to try to get to know them and to just kind of see how they chose to spend their days of wellness.
And also, with what we're talking about today, hit several of the pillars of health and living your best life that we talked about. It talks about exercise, mindfulness, sleep, nutrition, movement. Sleep is a big thing. So thank you for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for joining us, guys.
We're not going to turn off just yet. I want to try to turn off the light so hopefully they can see the background.
And as you guys look at the background there, what I want to talk about is
And that's not. There we go.
I don't like the word exercise because I think it's a turnoff to many people. What I do like is the word movement.
Oh, is that what you're going to say? That's what I was going to say.
And movement's a much better representation, kind of just verbally, of what we're looking for in wellness. You don't have to have cardiovascular elite fitness to have movement.
Walking, some of the best exercise. So this is the backdrop. It's changed a little bit. It's actually, most people want to get up to see the sunrise. The magic happens about 30 minutes before the sunrise, when colors start changing.
Oh yeah.
Get out there, get up.
Sunrise is not supposed to be till 7:08. Right now it is 6:52 a.m. and it's done.
Look at this.
The day is done.
The day is done.
The day is done. So here's our message. Don't be afraid to get up early, try it out, and see what you can improve. Shout out to Luke from Luxembourg. What you can improve upon your life there.
That's right.
Thanks, guys.